Hi girls. I just filmed a 20-minute video going over my haul with you guys of my day in Covent Garden and Chinatown, and the video got corrupted, so here's the haul again. It's not going to be 20 minutes because I don't want to talk about it again. But to start off, we went to Harry Styles Pleasing, which is his like beauty / fashion brand, pop up with Space NK. Oseyo, Dream London, Bubble Pop, and Forbidden Planet, okay, and Rituals, and the Chinese Bakery, and Unique. So it started out, we went to the pop-up shop. Just beforehand, on the tube, I realised the Coca-Cola I had brought had spilt, so I looked like I wet my pants. So that was really a good start to the day. Luckily, it's a warm day. We stood in the queue for half an hour because we got there at 10:30. It didn't open until 11, and it had dried by the time I was through the queue. And we got there so early, and we didn't have to queue past 11 o'clock pretty much. Like, we were done and dusted by like 11:15. A bit of a rip-off because they were advertising it as his whole brand, and we wanted to get lip balms because they were reasonably priced. The perfume, which I've got a smeller here of, £130. It smells nice, but I wouldn't spend that much money on it. What is kind of fun though is that they said it had 3 notes, and so the guy was like asking us what notes we thought. Abby thought citrus, I thought raspberry. Both of those were correct. I get home and my granddad is there. He smells it and he goes, "Oh, smells of ginger," which was the other note. So it clearly actually does smell of the notes that they want it to smell like. But again, I'm not spending £130 on a bottle of perfume. They did give us free candy floss. And they did give out free stickers. So I'm going to show you the stickers. It was a train theme. So we've got this one. This one. This one. He also does nail polish, and this is what the bottle looked like. You could only get the nail polish. If you bought the perfume, you get a bottle of nail polish for free. But normally, £20 for the nail polish. And this one. They also, Harry Styles' photographer Lloyd was there. Abby was gassed because she knew who he was. And I think if you're like a big Harry Styles stan, he's like a bit of a mini celeb, like a well-known person in the fandom. So she got a selfie of him. And there, I can't really see it. But trust me. He's doing a little peace sign. Bless him. You can't even see the peace. There you go. So that was that. Then we went to Rituals because they were giving out freebies. So we got a free sample of their skin cream. And they were giving out free tea in the shop. So we had a free little mini cup of tea. And then I got some bubble bath. It is the Ritual of Yozakura, Cherish the Night. Sake and Yoshino cherry flavour. But I like a bath milk because it makes a really creamy bath. And this is a sake bath milk. So I got that, and Abby got a perfume. Then we were going to Dream London, and so we went in there. We would like it, girls, but you have to have a bit of time, and I couldn't be arsed, and neither could Abby, because you can make your own charms, and you can make your own cases. You could do laptop, AirPod, and iPhone, and then charms for all of them. It was a little bit pricey, but you could do it like, you could sit down there, they gave you pliers, they gave you like a jewellery board to like make it nice. We just couldn't be bothered. I wanted key rings, and so did Abby. Abby got a little ghost, and I got 2 cats. So I got this one. I like his nails. And he's got a tail. And he's got like the Pop Mart style tag. Charm. I don't know, key ring end. And this one that's like a crocheted cat head. Because obviously I like black. And I like cats. So there we go. Then Abby had mentioned that her friend liked Sunny Angels, and I was like, oh, I love a Sunny Angel. You know where I think you can get them is Forbidden Planet. So we wanted to go to Forbidden Planet, and then as we were walking along, there's this shop called Bubble Pop, and we went in there, and we need to go there again, girls, because they had so much stuff. So we go in, it was capybaras. Abbie gets a capybara blind box. Then it was Sylvanian families. The Sylvanian family blind bags were £6 in there, when normally they're £5, we didn't get one. Then they had the Tamagotchi blind bags, again for like £1 more expensive than they would be elsewhere. Then they had anime stuff. Then they had Care Bear stuff, like Lilo and Stitch stuff, Pop Mart, not Pop Mart, those pop vinyl figure things, loads of like pin badges, loads of stuff in there, and I wasn't going to get anything, and then as we're sort of walking, Abbie was about to pay, and I hear this girl behind me, and she mentions the Sunny Angel, and I was like, there's no Sunny Angels in here. I've literally looked around the whole store. Turn around, and they had 7 sets of Sunny Angels. So I was like, oh my god, I need to get one. And then I noticed they had the Sunny Angel, 2 sets of the Sunny Angel hippers, like connecting to your phone, and the Mofu Sand hippers. So I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Like, this is the perfect store. Because you can't find these things to save your life. Like, Maya and I, the other day, were having this conversation. And she ended up buying a Mofu Sand hipper off Temu because she couldn't find one anywhere. But they had them in there. So I got this one. Obviously, it's a blind box. This is the Saw Shark. So cute. I look like some sort of Mofu Sand creep right now. I'm a Mofu Sand super fan. So, absolutely love him. It did say you can reuse the stick. It said you have to wash them and then let them dry and then they go sticky again. But I might get a new phone case and wait until I've got a new one anyway, just in case. And then the Sunny Angel I got this series where they're all wearing hoodies and they're like dogs. So I've got this one. It's a pug. And he's got a little hoodie and a little frisbee. They had 2 left, and I grabbed mine, and then literally as I was like, this guy comes from outside, he like ran in and grabbed the other one. So I wonder if it was like just put out and it's a really popular set, because you can never get these ones online. The only ones I've ever managed to get online are just the ones where they're fully naked with like a hat. I've never managed to get any of this range or like the cat and the dungarees. So maybe this was a very, very, very good find. So excited about that. Then we made our way to Forbidden Planet, and Abbie got a Wednesday blind bag. I managed to get the secret. And they had loads of Care Bear stuff too, so we need to go in there. They also had Mofu Sand blind boxes. They had Smiskies, but I don't know how I feel about those. I kind of like things that are animals, or look like animals, or are dressed like animals, and Smiskies are just little guys. Anyway, so this is a fruit one. So look, he's got little watermelon pants on and a little watermelon hat. And he sits on the stand. Look. Me and Mofu Sand. Absolutely obsessed. So I got in there. And then we walked to Chinatown because Abbie wanted to go to this restaurant that was in Leicester Square, so we're like walking through it. We went to Oseyo, and you know they do those drinks when you can like pour them out into the cup with ice. I had this blueberry aid, and it was so yummy. So I will be getting that in the future. They had birthday cake Oreos, which I know you can get in the UK, but they're so hard to find. So every single time I see them, I buy them. So anyway, these are Chinese birthday cake Oreos. I do wonder if they're going to have fun pictures on because of this picture and also this picture. But this one's just got the regular one, so I have no idea. But they're birthday cake, and that's all that matters to me. Then I got these for Lara because she loves pepero, which is like the Korean version of Pocky that have like bits stuck to them. This is big pepero, like it's the size of my head, and it's popping candy. Like, she's got to love these because it sounds iconic. And then lastly, I got these. These might be disgusting, but we know I am a sucker for cat things. And this is a jelly that looks like a cat. It's grape flavour. So they had, it was buy one get one too, so I brought one for Lara as well. When she comes back from uni tomorrow, I'm going to be tucking into that. I really hope it's nice. I just couldn't help myself. I was like, that is so iconic. And yeah, went to China Bakery and got the bits like I always do for my mum. Went to Unique. Very successful day. But what I will say is we need to go to Covent Garden. It's so close to Charing Cross that if we're going from Orpington, it's super easy. Again, it's next door to Chinatown, so we can easily do the same two things. It had Forbidden Planet. It has this one next door that I went in the other day called like Anime something. Bubble Pop. Brandy Melville was right there. We nearly went in Brandy Melville. But I don't quite understand what's going on today. They had a Harry Styles pop-up that we were expecting to be really busy. No one was there. No one was anywhere. It was so quiet. There was no queue in the Lego store. Abbie got this very cool Lego set, which I will tell you about in a second. Brandy Melville, though, packed. Like, I don't understand. So, but anyway, if it wasn't busy and we went in there, then I could go to Brandy Melville. And then this place with the you know, we have a little craft. Like, iconic. So we do need to go to Covent Garden. Like, we have been missing out on heat. Plus, you know what is also nearby there, because I went there the other day, is the art box. Because the anime thing that I said there was a store next door to Forbidden Planet, I didn't realise Forbidden Planet was there. I don't understand. The other day when I went out to London with Myra and Katie, I went to art box and this anime shop. And I literally would walk past Forbidden Planet, but never saw it. But anyway, so that's also there. Like, so much good stuff. So we need to go to Covent Garden. And yeah, the Lego set, very cool. So you have like a Lego minifigure. This is like a Lego minifigure. It's going to be like this big that you build with little blocks. He's wearing a baseball cap. You take the cap off. The little man that looks the same as the big man is like driving it like a robot. It's very cool. And it was only £45. So very, very cool. Very successful day. Very much slay. Glad I didn't look like I wet myself for too long, but it was so embarrassing. I was on the tube and I could feel like my bag was wet, like cold. And I was like, no, please. All down my leg. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed. Yeah, you can. You can see how it stained my t-shirt. And then it was literally, okay, all the way down, like this whole patch. I was embarrassed for my life. And all the Harry Styles fans were thinking Harry Styles might show up. And I was like, imagine I meet Harry Styles. He's going to think I've peed myself. Luckily, I didn't meet Harry Styles. I met his photographer. And my trousers had dried by then. But like, so embarrassing. Anyway, that was my day. I'm praying this one doesn't corrupt. Honestly. But yeah. Bye, girls.